Hello, 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 Cancers. How are y'all doing? Welcome. We're going to give it some time for people to come in as the notifications go out here. Cancer, I was getting that y'all need to release some like fire. Yeah. Something about patience here, something about having the patience to navigate your emotions in a certain type of way here. um yeah. We have Mars back in retrograde in your sign, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Mars retrograde into Cancer. So this is your January 2025 reading, Cancers. And I just, first and foremost, before I get into all the messages, I want to say thank you to your higher self, to my higher self, to the most high, most divine and benevolence and truth and righteous and perfect love and perfect trust, for allowing me to be a divine messenger and conduit to deliver your messages. Remember that these are collective, general collective messages, so it may or may not resonate for you. Take what resonates and what does not resonate with you or for you. Allow yourself some time to meditate with your highest self and the most high to reveal onto you if the message is indeed for you, that you are revealed the truth and have tangible confirmation and validation that the message is for you. And if not, that is completely fine. Let go what isn't for you here, okay? This is going to be a really interesting time. You could be feeling like you're going through some sort of like spiritual lethargic energy or warfare, even just going through a lot of frustrations and whatnot. I'm kind of just picking up that energy for you. And there's, again, it's about being patient with your emotions and with yourself, rather than impulsively reacting. Now, how I'm going to be doing these readings also is I'm going to pull from the Ganesh deck, then I'm going to pull from the tarot, and then I'm going to pull from Kali Ma's deck to see what messages or shadow work you may need to work on for this month of January. And then I'm going to pull some subconscious ruins dice for you to allow your intuition to guide you into the messages for you. I'm not going to interpret those. I'll probably just give you some key words or points to it. And so, yeah, let's get into it, Cancers. Here, pink could be very significant to you at this time as well. If you're into candle spells, lighting a pink candle for attraction or helping you navigate through your emotions and your heart, higher heart chambers can be a thing. Maybe you're seeing a lot of pink or you're resonating with pink. This could also be to activate that fire chi energy in you in a compassionate way that's still going to drive you forward with expressing what is frustrating you, but in a way that doesn't hurt or hinder you or anyone involved in the situation. Okay, so let's get started here. Rhodonite is a crystal that's coming through for you. You may also, rainbow fluorite. Rainbow fluorite might be significant to you as well. I'm getting like a coconut rose tea as well. Wow, so that's a lot. That's way too many cards here. This is for Cancer. Ganesh, what messages? We're going to pull 3 cards from the Ganesh deck. What messages do we have for Cancer for January of 2025 here? What messages do we have? Cancer. Oh, let me do it this way here. Okay. For Cancer. Yeah. There's something about the waning moon here. Yeah. Openness, the number 18. We are in our 9 year. Let me get 2 more cards for Cancer. Oh, there we go. 1 more card here for Cancer. And is there a card that's turned over? No. The second card, Cultivate, with the number 37. Oh, there we go. And Priorities with the number 30. In the bottom of the deck, you have the number 13 with Understanding here. So you may be finding that this is a month that you have a perspective shift or a great understanding of someone else's point of view, or you gain a different point of view of things. You come to a space of great clarity here. You start to see the bigger picture and the importance of certain circumstances and situations here with a greater understanding. Your first card that came out is 18 with Openness. I was seeing the waning moon here earlier. Cultivation. Music could be playing a major part for you right now during your manifestations as well. You could be feeling really creative, right? As you're releasing, you're opening up. You could be creating something new that came from like your shadow side or something like that, or releasing energies that wasn't serving you at certain events and stuff like that. And priorities here. I feel like Spirit is giving you some creative endeavors and ideas here for you to really like act on these things, or maybe you're wanting to act on these things and you're getting a little bit frustrated because it's like maybe it's not moving as fast as you would like it to move or something like that. But there's something about your priorities and taking it one step at a time and not rushing through the experience. I'm going to go to 18 here with Openness really quick and just share. So observe, evaluate, and make inquiries before forming a conclusion. Yeah, I feel like I felt that kind of energy with understanding, like allowing yourself to have a prosperity shift, a perspective, a mindset shift even. When the moon is waning in the crescent phase, it is a good time to begin to review endeavors and correct mistakes. It is time to throw out what you no longer need and clear away excess and old energies, including any clutter you may have accumulated. In addition to discarding excess material things in your life, eliminate any unhealthy behaviors and relationships. Now, it does say more, but I'm just going to leave it there. It gets straight to the point. You know what you need to release there. And then this could be part of the priorities, make the most out of your time and what needs to get done, allowing yourself to tap into the creativity that Spirit is bringing for you, right? So like listening to music and heal, encourage, and nurture your soul. Yeah, I was feeling like music. So some of y'all may just like need to throw on some music and clean the house, declutter, allow yourself to like have a shift of environment, maybe change your furniture around, right? Maybe change the type of music that you're even listening to, right? Maybe you're just listening to like trap music all day and it's like literally like trapping your energy into a certain vibration and hindering you from having a more open or broader view to what Spirit has for you, right? Because I feel like with this the clutter, with this detox, with this openness here and understanding, it's like something bigger and better is coming to you. So like whatever you had to lose or whatever left, whatever's gone, whatever relationships couldn't come with you to this new phase, God is replacing it with better, with new, with bigger, right? So you know, put music that is gonna hype you up, put music that is tapping into, you know, healing frequencies, or, you know, abundance mindsets. You could be also listening to like audio books at this time. I'm getting like that is a big message for y'all, some of y'all cancers. Like maybe you don't have time to like read a book or something like that. You've been wanting to read a book, but it may, you know, it may be easier for you to throw on an audio book. Maybe you're a musician. Maybe you like working with music, and that's going to be like a key player or a tool that you're going to be using in January for your manifestations, right? You may be creating a mantra or creating a song, or chanting, or just like humming or something like that. This could also be that if you're dealing with stuff with like your memory, like creating a song to like remember it, or like if you want to learn a new language, like for example, there's a song, um how does it start off in the beginning, but it's like, maestra, teacher, y piso, floor, ventana, window, y puerta, door. Oh yeah, so I did it backwards, but lápiz, pencil, y pluma. Well, pluma is feather or pen. I'm singing it wrong, but essentially, like creating a song to help you learn another language or something like that. Like music is really, really, really intentional for you this month here. It's really important for you. Let's see here. What other messages do we have here for Cancer? Because I was picking up rhodonite as a crystal. I believe I'm saying it right. It's the one that has like pink and black in it. Because there's two. There's one that has like pink and white and grayish, and then another one that's like pink and black. I'm seeing the one that's pink and black. Although the one that's pink, white, and gray might also be significant to some of you. I'm not recalling the name. I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly, but that crystal might be really important for you. Or even morganite is what I'm hearing. Some of you can use rose quartz too. It's very easy, accessible to find, and inexpensive. But so like the heart chakra, maybe you're trying to manifest love. Maybe you released from a relationship or something like that, right? Or just even bring more self-love to you here. Yeah, so you have the Three of Wands energy here as well. Letting go expectations, letting go any burdens, letting go of just, you know, my way or the highway. It could have been that like you were only looking at things from like your points of view. You were only looking at things from how you wanted to perceive it, but you needed to let go of certain control and manipulation. You could have been controlling, somebody else could have been controlling and manipulative. I do feel like this is your energy here. It could have been like, you know, maybe you were trying your best to control a situation, and your emotions was like tiring you out. It's frustrating you. You were literally keeping your hands filled, and you weren't in a space of complacency or happiness or something like that. There was a lot of chaos around you. And the Six of Wands. Okay, so you'll be coming into a space of success after you allow yourself to walk away. There's something about walking away. We have the Sun in the bottom of the deck, and so this is Leo energy. Both. So there could be a Leo involved or something like that. There could have been some sort of manipulation and deception or something like that, or some frustration or expectations or something like that when it comes down to something of priority, something that was important here. Or you could be collaborating with a Leo to bring some sort of energy or music or something like that here. Or this could just simply be like tapping into your inner sun as well. Yeah, look at this like an integration of light and dark, of your shadows here. And success over obstacles or challenges here. If anyone was trying to like bully you or something like that, rain on your parade, try to like fuck things up or put things in a certain perspective, any form of like manipulation or something like that, that's going to get cleared out here. There's a walking away from a certain situation, a certain energy here. Yeah, there could have been a lot of confusion here. Now, what's interesting is the Seven of Cups came out in another reading for another zodiac sign, and I did not read it as confusion at all. Yet for you, because of all the manipulation that I'm seeing here, like, you could be very confused in your perception or understanding or yeah, and behind that is protection. There's a spiritual intervention and protection that's happening here for you, Cancers, when it comes down to something that your ajna, your spiritual eye, has been trying to show you this. And either you've been manipulating yourself by lying to yourself, trying to make this work due to pride or something like that, or someone in the situation has been manipulating you to deceive your spiritual insight, your spiritual understanding and awareness. And Spirit is like, you have to open your eyes. You have to open your perspective from, like, step out of the picture for a moment and get like a bird's eye view from this to gain success and clarity. Because with the Magician card here, and again, the Sun card after that, very, very significant here. And the Five of Cups. This energy could have been depressive or trying to hinder you, try to put you into depression. With the Eight of Cups, it was a lot of dissatisfaction. There was a lot of like womb trauma. Even they could have mother issues. They don't have to necessarily have mother issues here. But this was something that was not a successful, happy home. It was a lot of emotional despair and distress and anxiety and depression and manipulation. They could have been emotionally manipulative, knowing how to say the right things and do the right things to breadcrumb you, or give you like tit for tat or little things like that. Now I'm gonna keep it very real. With Mars and Cancer energy, that energy could be very manipulative, right? So it's very possible that you could have been the manipulator here, but that's not really what I'm seeing. I really do feel like there was an energy around you that was being manipulative. And because you were maybe in a lot of chaos or something like that, they were taking your vulnerabilities and utilizing it in their favor. And it was confusing you because you seen the good with the ugly. And you were really just like trying to cultivate, this happy, harmonious song for you, right? And I mentioned like maybe you are a musician or something like that. Maybe you play the guitar or something like that. There's something about recalibrating your life as you're detoxing, you're releasing, you're letting go, you're uncluttering, you're allowing yourself. Spirit is bringing me back to the openness card here to read to finish reading it. 18. And we are in a 9 year, and 1 plus 8 is 9. So, you may find that you are trying to decide between two options. This card is not about making a decision, but more about taking the time to really listen to your heart and your inner voice. Ganesha advises you to gain more information before you act. This knowledge can be in many forms, including your innate knowledge, self-knowledge, secret knowledge, or even more esoteric wisdom. You may find that what you are attaining might be both mysterious and magical. You are in a conscious process of creative release. Give thanks and gratitude for all that you have accomplished. Don't feel rushed or pressured to begin a new undertaking. Review your goals and regroup accordingly. Once you have all of the necessary information, you will begin to feel motivated to set new goals and start a new project. Okay, so while Mars is in your sign and it's retrograde, there may have been some delays, like I mentioned earlier. Like maybe Spirit has given you like like massive downloads, music, songs, workshops, whatever the case may be. You have something that you're going to share with the collective that Spirit is saying act on these things, and it's going to be magical and powerful and esoteric in different ways, right? It's multidimensional is what I'm getting. It's truly from so many multiverses is what I'm getting, or there's something about the multiverse here, or NFTs even, right? Or self-contracting. So you could be into music. There's something about maybe you were in the music industry and there was like a lot of manipulations and contracts that just were trying to like rob you of your creative endeavors, and Spirit wasn't having that, you wasn't have that, and now you're in a space of cultivating. You have the ability, maybe you cleared out those contracts, you canceled those contracts, you walked away from it, whatever, maybe you didn't accept them, whatever it is. You let something go to let this bigger, better, greater experience come through. That Spirit is like, let's sing this song together. You have a purpose, a sound, frequency that the world needs to hear. Here, maybe you're going to create NFTs or self-contract or collaborate with certain groups of people that you weren't able to collaborate before because you were on a strict restriction. But it may not come right away. Maybe these are some of the ideas and you want to act on them, and things haven't been going in the ways that you would like it to go. So you're contemplating, is this even the right idea? Or maybe you were connecting with certain people, but maybe they were manipulative and you're like, I don't even know if I want to collaborate with people anymore. And Spirit's like, allow yourself to be open. Allow yourself to understand that opportunities and things, things happen with certain peoples, but prioritize this, prioritize your time to make time for this endeavor, for this creative tool, gift, anointing that Spirit is giving you. Now, some of you may or may not resonate with this, but I'm getting also like yoga nidra might be something to assist you and helping you with this energy. So take that how it resonates here. I do see you being successful here, even after somebody tried to manipulate you or something like that here. And I do see, maybe fighting back and forth between like depression and happiness, and like frustration and anger and whatnot. But I do see you being the power of your tongue and authority, and having some sort of spiritual anointing and protection here. So I'm being called to start moving forward to Kali's deck. So let's see what message here. And that was quick. Yes. All right. And this card came out for another, I think it was Capricorn, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Maybe it was Virgo. It could have been Virgo. I don't remember. But this card came out either for Capricorn or Virgo. And it's Kalika Tantrika. Okay, so I mentioned yoga nidra, and now we have tantrika, tantra coming through. So you may be big into yoga, and you may be a singer even. I'm hearing like a singer, like you might have like an angelic frequency or something in your voice. If you don't play the guitar, I feel like you're multifaceted when it comes down to music and information and stuff like that. Like you're really intelligent, and it's also like the manipulation is like you could have been self-sabotaging or manipulative to yourself to see things that wasn't necessarily there, and like that was part of like old traditional thinking that was passed down, or something that's not serving you and you're clearing out, something like that. Again, I know I'm kind of all over the place with this message, and for the most part with the other signs it's been like very clear and direct. But this is just how I'm picking up the message. So anyways, let's get into your message, Cancers, for the month of January with Kalika Tantrika. Our wild mother goddess overcomes duality, resting in the sweet spots of integration, healing, and creativity. She facilitates the overcoming of tension and conflict, birthing sacred solutions and evolution into greater bliss. Kalika Tantrika is Kali, the tantric queen. She overcomes all karmas, realigns pathways when we have veered off course, reverses the momentum of negative uses of free will, and detaches draining energy cords, restoring us to full vitality. Her presence announces significant change and positive improvement in all aspects of your life, especially your spiritual life. The Tantra of Kali is the teaching of the immanence of the goddess. Her appearance in a reading indicates a time when the feminine principle must be in the dominant position. This is not a declaration that the feminine energy is superior. It is equal to the masculine, yet different. It is a recognition that the feminine is holding and birthing energy. To shift from one way paradigm or political structure, the feminine must lead. As Kali, she disrupts negative power structures and holds the space for something completely new to emerge from the rubble. The simplest way to describe the immanence of the goddess is that it's the deepest respect for intuitive knowing and action taken on non-rational yet deeply insightful instincts of the heart. This is not about being emotionally reactive. There are multiple expressions of this sacred tantric inversion. Placing the sacred feminine in the leadership position and deconstructing patriarchy. We practice it when listening to our intuition with complete courage rather than going against our inner knowing for the sake of logic. Another is revising the flow of what has been generated. This may mean halting a path you wanted to travel but have now come to realize that it is not honoring your heart. It could be a breaking down of what has been established because it has become too restrictive and needs to be rebuilt in a new way, or perhaps released altogether. Remember that which appealed to the caterpillar is not going to tempt the butterfly. As the soul evolves, our needs and desire often undergo a profound transformation too. Tantric teachings resonate less with clean, tidy, and methodological approaches and more with the wild, spontaneous, shamanic energies innately tuned to and responsive to life. The primal forces of the feminine is moving you along your soul's journey at present. To tune into that primal power requires loosening the mental grip over your life. Allow for more space, more flexibility. If your schedule is so tightly wounded that every minute is accounted for, set the intention to slacken the reins. The feminine needs freedom. She cannot be cramped into minimal spaces and expected to thrive. If you try to control her, she will rebel, and when she is Kali, her rebellious tropicalisms, it is possible to heal and transform, even radically, without evoking her wrathful nature if you are open to her guiding presence. Her wrath is love, so we need not to fear it, but it can certainly be a welcome change of pace for a powerful shift to be able to happen with grace and ease. When Kali Tantrika arises in your reading, you are encouraged to listen to your gut and allow for your wisdom to emerge. Act accordingly to instinct and let go of methods that do not resonate with your heart. Even if your mind tells you that you are not following those methods and will lead to failure. The Tantra of Kali is the practice of unconditional trust in the feminine. Her ways are unpredictable, apparently ever-changing, and when she manifests as Kali, if you try to pin her down and control her, she is likely to lop off the offending appenage. Instead, we submit to her, entering into the black void of possibilities and not knowing, with the realization that even when we do not know what is going on, the divine feminine does. If we are willing to open to her sacred knowledge rather than try to impose our will and logic and despair upon her, she will show us what is going to work best. This is a time when the heart knowing must lead above the intellectual assessment of things. It is also when we are best moved by a greater guiding intelligence rather than doggedly sticking to a plan and trying to assert ourselves. The feminine is not as direct in her approach as the masculine. Her seeds germinate in darkness. Her creative methods are not always seen and yet are powerful. The oracle brings encouragement that even though it seems like your will is being tarred, or you are not getting what you want right now, or you just wish you could have clarity and know your direction, you are still making progress. Things are coming together in the best way, and something is growing that is aligned with the divine plan you were born to fulfill. You are encouraged to restore your inner energies and move when you feel inspired rather than thrusting forward in an attempt to make progress. The goddess knows what she is doing. Her actions will benefit you and all beings profoundly. Allow her to have her way. The invocation. Place your hands at your lower belly. Sense the energies that stir and swirl into life. When you place your loving, non-judging attention beneath your hands, allow your awareness to move deeply beneath your hands as you are moving into a vast oceanic realm of feminine being within your body. No matter what your biology or gender may be, you can settle and meditate within this feminine presence. Perhaps that presence is gentle ocean waves rising and falling in a rhythmic lullaby, or a raging storm with flashes of lightning and shuddering thunder. Be with what is. Sense the grounding as your mental energies begin to descend into the belly and gather there, returning to the primordial and restorative ocean of consciousness deep within the sacral chakra. Say the following prayer. Jama Kali, I drop into the realm of deep wisdom located in the belly. I feel for your guidance, for your innate pattern of intelligence, spiritual becoming that exists within my soul and knows how to manifest itself to fulfillment for the benefit of all beings. I open to your blessings. I let go of that which I have held onto more than I have trusted in you. Jama Kali. Allow any residual tension or stress to melt away. Be in the quiet bliss of peaceful, authentic, inner divine communion. Place your hands in prayer. You have completed your ritual. Yeah, I was sensing that y'all been like manipulating yourselves even, right? And trying to control your circumstances. And there's like a need to like loosen your grip and whatever conditionings you may have been attached to. Now, I am feeling called to get into the subconscious. So let's see here. What's magic, right? Find a sacred space to spend some time alone. Ooh, so you are being called to spend some time alone here at some point. This could be to, to tap into your creativity, whatever it is. Here, let's see here what rune. I'm doing this a little bit different. So there's something about the throat chakra here. You could be a singer, maybe needing to drink more water or something like that. Yes. Okay. This card right here. Let's that out. I'm gonna share with you the rune that's coming out for you. It's this one. I don't want to butcher the name of this one, the pronunciation, but it's Thais or Thuris. Let me show you. So this rune may be significant to you. This is for your subconscious mind. So I'm only going to share key words for you. This is not for me to interpret. This is for you to connect with your subconscious mind and your intuition and with the rune even, and see how it wants to connect with you. So this energy is connected with magic, power, social energies, Thor, force, natural strength, lightning, often used in negative formulas and in formulas where a large change of energy is required to start a process. It gives strength, the ability to think, concentrate, and make important decisions, both for movements and or destruction. It can make people aggressive towards others. It brings protection and warning. It is associated with giants and with Thor. It's connected to strength and power. It's connected to weapons and shields that protect and injure the attacker. It connects with direct the course of development in your favor. It's connected to curse breaking, neutralizing psychological pressure or actions of enemies. Yeah. Okay. And then these are... Yeah, okay. So I was getting the sun. I was picking up Leo energy strongly. You have Leo here twice. Okay, so there could be a Leo in your, maybe you have Leo in your chart. There could be a Leo surrounding you or something like that. This can be of major importance or significance to you. The number 6 can be significant to you as well. The number 5, the number 1, what is that? This South Node, the number 11 or 111 could also be significant to you. And Venus energy can be significant to you. Or your Venus, did I see Venus energy, Venus number. Venus could be significant to you. So, Cancers, that is your reading. That is all I have for you now. May you take what resonates. I affirm that you receive great clarity, love, and awareness. Clear your energy. Take the messages as it is. Leave whatever energies you need to leave behind. That's just been, manipulative. That's been really holding you back from being your greatest version of yourself. Sing your best song. Be the best version of yourself. Allow yourself to tap into your wild side for just a bit. And, you're going to be in a good flow. And if things are taking its time, possibly once Mars leaves retrograde, you'll be feeling and getting forward movements again. And so, allow yourself to just surrender and be open to the magic that is awaiting for you and your creativity there, okay? Be creative. I'm sending you lots of love. Until next time, peace.